Tiffany, look at her dress. It is like 2 inches from her pussy. She looks like a total slut. Oh my god, she's such a slut. Oh my god, she's such a slut. Oh my god, she's such a slut. Oh my god. When I say hey, you say slut. Hey, slut. Hey. When I say hey, you say slut. Hey, slut. Hey. When I say hey, you say slut. Hey, slut. Hey. When I say hey, you say slut. Hey, slut.
What up? I'm DeannUhh Adisen, and thanks for tuning in to an all-new episode of Geek Awesome. Tonight's guest is my good friend, the one and only Slut himself, Slutashia. Okay, calm down, okay, calm down. Wow, damn. Nobody gave a shit about me, but whatever, it's just my show. But okay. Okay, so tonight we'll be talking about drag, music, rap. Hell, I'll even have an all-new cartoon. Check it out.
Hey, Blinky.
Hey, Slutty.
How do you like my new waterproof makeup? It's called Aqua Lasting. It's the latest in fishwear. Even Kim Kardashian wears it.
Blink, blink.
Check out this new dating app I just downloaded. It's called Bait. It tells you how many fish are in the sea. And there's plenty if you catch my draft.
That sounds pretty fishy to me.
I'm gonna hook me a man tonight. Check out my profile pic. Cute, right?
Doesn't even look like you. You're totally catfishing.
To kill the mood.
And now for my interview with Slutashia. Okay, we got it. Yes, we got it. We're going. Okay. Now here's my interview. Thank you for being a guest on Geek Awesome. Thank you so much. So, how have you been doing with this whole coronavirus thing? And
Well, Dean, with this coronavirus, this quarantine, it's been a mess. Like, I work full time in retail, so this is a scary time. You know, I go to work 4 days a week. I usually work 5, but I've kind of like I'm taking extra vacation time during this time because I'm scared. I really am scared to get the virus, and I don't want to. I don't want to get it and give it to any person that I love. So I'm working, and then when I'm not working, I'm at home. I'm doing things like this. I'm creating art. I'm trying just to stay positive. And honestly, it's so much negativity out there, so much. And so I just try to zone in on not watching the news all the time. I'm not listening to every little thing. When people come out to me and be like, "Oh, did you hear about the death toll, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Like, listen, I just want to work and go home. And if something pops up in our town, in my household, or whatever I got to deal with, I'll deal with it then. But me worrying about it nonstop, I'm trying my best not to.
Yeah. What do you do to keep busy?
I'm doing things like this, doing little drag shows for my Facebook, and writing new music. I'm been watching a lot of Netflix, a lot of Hulu, You know, porn is a great thing to watch during this time too. And I'm going on Tinder trying to find the love of my life as well. You know, that's what I'm like. My dream thing is like, I feel like now that Tinder and Grinder, it's pretty much popping with people because people are lonely as fuck. So I'm not meeting anybody, but like, you know, I'm trying to get that emotional connection with someone while we can't, you know, hang out.
You're the perfect. Sorry, can't touch. Love you too. Sorry, can't touch. Oh,
Yeah, you can't touch it, baby. You can look, but you can't touch.
Yeah. So, how did the name Slutashia come about?
Well, Slutashia came around as this a joke. At one point, I was kind of seeing this drag queen, and it was the first drag queen I ever like really went on a date with or anything. And we had talked about what my name would be if I did drag, because I was very interested, not necessarily in doing drag, but I was interested in how this drag queen lived its life, how they lived their life. You know, I was just very interested. Like, for me back then, it was very taboo. I was like, oh my god, you dress like a woman, and don't you get like scared on the street? You get beat. Like, it was more taboo even, you know, 5 years ago. So I was talking to him, and he asked me what my drag name would be if I did drag, and I said Slutatious. And Slutatious was a word I used to use in high school, like to girls, be like, oh, that top's Slutatious, blah, blah, blah. Like, so I'd use that word a lot, and it just popped into my head. You know, I'd want to be a sexy woman, very sexual, because that's not my normal self. So Slutatious is what popped up right away, and then I was like, you know what about Slutashia? And so that Halloween, about 3 or 4 months later after that, I decided I wanted to do drag for Halloween, and Slutashia became a thing. And then that next Halloween, I did it Slutashia again, and then I started to not view it as such a joke. I was like, you know what, people like this, I enjoy it, let's go for it. So that's how Slutashia was born, and now I have a slut tattoo, and all my money goes to it. So it's just amazing. Oh my god.
So you said, so how long have you been doing drag? You said like 5 years, or?
I mean, 2015 is when I started dabbling in it. I guess you could say it's been about 5 years that I've been dabbling, but I've been really pursuing it and focused on it for about, I would say about 3 years. You know, 2017 is really when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for this. You know, I really want to pursue it, and see what can happen. And I've never felt more powerful doing anything in my life before doing drag. So it's been fun.
Yeah, I just love dressing up, but drag just takes too much time for me, and then I don't like the shadiness of it, and then I like all the people, you know.
Are you calling me shady? Are you calling me shady?
No, I'm calling all the other people shady and drama.
Oh, are you gonna name names, Dean, or are you just gonna throw it out there? Because I feel like you should name some names.
That's the name, so you don't get. But no, and then I always felt like I messed up when I performed. I put too much pressure on myself, and then I didn't like how I felt about myself because I didn't think I did good, and so I quit. You know?
Well, here's the thing, Dean. And I've been around you doing drag. I feel like you can get the feeling of feeling defeated pretty easily, because you're looking at some details or comparing yourself to people that don't do what you do. And what you do is fucking amazing. DeannUhh, which is your drag name,
Yeah.
does an amazing job. And whether or not you have a wig that's $500 from some fucking drag queen that makes wigs, or you have a wig that's $5 from wish.com, you wear whatever it is fucking great, and you go on that stage and you shut it down. And that's what drag is all about. It's about going on that stage and feeling powerful, and you do that. You really do. So moving forward, I really think if that's something you want to do, fucking do it, because you have the stage presence, you have the personality, you have the talent to do whatever you want, Dean. All right.
Thanks.
My favorite thing of Dina is those huge fucking tits that you wear. Like, oh my god, your tits are hot.
So, how did you get into music, and have you always wanted to be a rapper?
Well, music almost found me. Like, it was about 7th grade is when I started dabbling in music. I had a little karaoke machine that had like it was a CD player and a cassette. And so I would play the CDs, and then I would record my vocals on on the cassette thing. And so that's kind of how I started making music, is with that karaoke machine. And I would put in the microphone and just record on that little cassette player and make music. And I really made original songs back in middle school. I they're super stupid, but like I wrote a song called "I Want to Tell You That I Love You," and then there was a song called "Do You Think I'm Sexy?" Like, those were like 7th grade. I remember writing. And I just was really gravitated towards making music and creating a persona for myself. You know, I made the music as my a more masculine boy persona. You know, I joke around with people sometimes. I'm like, I was a drag queen, a drag king back in the day, you know, because before I came out of the closet, I had my little male persona, and I made music through that. And it was a little bit different than my normal personality. My normal personality was a lot more subdued and shy. And then my music persona was more confident and out there and in your face. And I loved that. I really enjoyed that. And so now that I do drag, I was able to merge my love for music and my love for this fierce drag art form, you know, and I merged them together and made Slutashia not just a drag queen, but a musical artist. And it's been a great pairing. It's just been incredible. I never thought I could be doing what I'm doing right now, because I used to look at people on stage like Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, and Beyonce, and be like, I want to do what they're doing so bad. But I always said I could never do it, ever. And with drag, I can do it. You know, I might not be able to dance like Britney or sing like Beyonce, but you know what? I can still do what I love, and that's creating music and performing for people. So.
Yeah. And I forgot to show you. Look at the shirt I wore.
Security!
Yeah,
Get that motherfucker out of here.
Yes.
No, but for real, that's cute. That was from, when did I make those for you? I made one for you, and I made one for Nick. Was it for the first Slutashia experience?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
So are you working on any new music or projects right now?
I'm always working on new projects. Always. Right now I am making new music. I've my whole career musically has been pretty much I've self-produced my stuff. You know, I have a Mac computer, and I have a little closet studio that I built myself, and I record my own music, and I edit my own music, and I level it out. I pretty much have to be the producer as well. Now, I don't make my own beats. I lease and purchase the rights to different beats from different beat makers. But up until right now, I've done all my own recording. But moving forward, I'm gonna start going to a professional studio, and that's what's really exciting for this next chapter. Because basically, I'm gonna pick one of the songs that I've been writing currently, my favorite one that I feel is like the strongest one, and I'm gonna go record it in a recording studio and release it hopefully in August. That's the plan anyway. So I don't know if there'll be a music video when I release it, but I at least want to release, it'll be my first official single, because I've never put anything out on iTunes, never on Spotify. So this is all going to go to all streaming networks and music stores, and I'm excited about this new journey.
That's so cool. I can't wait. That's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited too. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I have a couple songs in mind, but once I figure out which one I feel like is the best one, I'll put it out around, I think August is the plan.
That's good. I can't wait. That was cool and good. So it's like cool. I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome. So since you're gonna do that, like, can you like put a music on the radio, like to be heard on the radio?
Yeah. When it comes to radio, like technically I could have some of my songs on the radio today. It's all about if you have the certain rights to do that. So since I don't make all my own beats, I have to purchase the rights and the permission to do stuff like that. So when I make a song, a lot of the songs that I've made in the past cannot be played on the radio because I don't have the permission, the correct rights to do. Most of the leases and stuff that I have with different beat makers are for me to be able to make money off performing them live and for them to be streamed on YouTube through a music video. So I have usually pretty limited things with my music that I've made in the past. But moving forward, anything that gets put out, I want something that can be put on the radio, that I can perform on television if I want to. I'm investing in the rights to these new songs because they're gonna be pushed out, on all these social streams and hopefully, really try to make a name for myself. That's what I have planned going forward.
That's cool. And I didn't know there was like all those different rights to everything. Like you had to have rights like for the radio, then there's a different one for the like music videos and then
yeah, people think I'm just playing around out here, but bitch, I don't know everything that I'm doing, but I'm trying my best to do it the right way, the legal way. Because I feel like if you cut too many corners and you have success, you're gonna end up screwed. So as far as the last 2 years of making music, I've been playing by the rules. I could technically have produced all this music, for quite a bit less money if I wanted to cut corners and maybe release a beat that I didn't have permission to make money off of, like performing, but I just took the chance to maybe perform it live without having the correct license to do so, and I'd be taking a risk of getting in trouble. But I don't like taking risks like that. I wanna play by the rules and do all that. So
yeah, because playing by the rules doesn't hurt you and doesn't take it like like Slutashia away from you type thing.
right,
Did that.
right.
I wouldn't want that. No.
Yeah, making music is very expensive, and I do it all by myself. I don't have a label, but I'm trying my best to make really high quality content so I can get a label and I can get help at some point, because honestly, I want someone to say, look at all this shit that you've done alone. You did this all by yourself? You wrote all this? You self-recorded all this? You did all this yourself? You directed that music video? I want, eventually, this is all a build-up to something bigger, because I don't want to be doing this the rest of my life, me trying to produce my own shit. I want to link up with a company, a label, and I want to be treated like a real artist and get the benefits of being with a label at some point, but I'm also not going to sign a stupid ass deal. I want to show what I can do before I sign something, so I have a little bit more of a leniency to hopefully get a good contract with some label.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to be able to do what you want, not have them control you. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I most likely will be controlled, but you know, as long as I can
Heard more.
do my art, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, playing by the rules helps you stay out there longer. Because if you don't, then you get taken away, and then you're done.
Right.
Sample of a song,
A sample of a new song?
or just anything, just sing.
What song would you want to hear?
Oh, what was it called? What's it called? Are we gonna do that one? Oh, okay. Do Queen Bee.
Queen Bee? You want me to perform Queen Bee?
Yeah, because I know it doesn't have like all those other voices. Like you could do.
Okay, Queen Bee. Let me think. Okay, how does Queen Bee start? How does it start? Fuck.
You're.
Oh wait. Okay, I know it. Okay.
Next spot.
Hey. Looks like I go for the kill. She thinks she hot, but her name ain't on the bill. I get the custom, bitch, you get the goodwill. Local queen, about to be a big deal. I play these boys like a fucking Xbox. They so dumb, but I really like the cocks. I ain't staying unless they got a lot of stocks. Nigga, you ain't got shit, kick rocks. Oh my God, you a dumb little bitch. You fuck with Slutty, your career's in the ditch. I'll beat your face, you might need a little stitch, huh? You wanna make it, get yourself a better niche. Hey, yo, I been on, bitch, you been gone. Ashley wig gone, Morgan suit on. Hey, yo, I been small, now I get calls. They say, Queen Bee, come perform ball. Bitch. That's all you get. That's
Yeah.
good.
That was a lot. That was good. Well, thank you so much for being on my episode of Geek Awesome.
Thank you so much for having me, Dean. Being on Geek Awesome was so much fun, and I hope you have so much success with this show. Thank you once again for having me, baby. Mwah, mwah.
Peace out, corn dog.
Peace out, baby.
Peace out. Ooh, you a slut? Ooh, you can be my slut.
Listen, bitch, I will never be your slut, ever.
Now you call me bitch. You don't know me. Do I look like a female dog to you?
Listen, you don't look like a female dog, but if you did, it would be better than what you look like now, okay? But let me tell you something. Don't ever say you have control over me or that I'm your blank, I ain't nobody's blank. I ain't nobody's bitch. I ain't nobody's girl. I ain't nobody's nothing. So don't say I'm your anything, because I will never be your anything, baby.
Ooh, you can be my man. Cause you look like one to me.
Well, that might be arranged.
Yeah! Love that!
That was a fun time.
Give me a